Morning, YouTube. How are we all doing? Right, after a month, 5-6 weeks maybe, I don't know exactly. After a long old search, viewing some absolute sheds, I finally got a project. Thank God. Finally, we've got a new project. But see, my problem is I stick with the older Volkswagen vans. Not too old, but I like the LT35s, and they don't come up very often. Clean ones, that's not rotten, don't come up very often. I'm always open to the T4. I love the T4s. But yeah, I found a project, and I'm going to show you what I've got. So this is what we got. I'll be honest with you, I bought it yesterday, and the wheels was silver and all the lacquer was peeling and everything else, so I've just given the wheels a little go over. But yeah, she's nice. A couple of little marks in the bodywork. Couple of little bits need sorting out. The window's been tinted. It's not an actual privacy window, so that needs doing because I can't stand that bubbling. But what we got? Brand new diesel heater in a box come with it. It's already insulated and carpeted. Although I might sort the walls out, do something else with the walls, but yeah. She's clean enough. It's a 2.5 TDI long wheelbase. Like I say, there's a few marks and a lot on there. Don't know what the camera can pick up, but I ain't gonna hide anything. There's a few marks, but I reckon a good mop, polish, I'll bring that up a treat. Got 190,000 on the clock, but I don't really watch the mileage on these transporters. As long as it's got a good bit of history, don't really bother me. So yeah, I am gonna keep this a little bit longer, this one, I reckon. At least through the summer, get it done through the winter, start using it in spring, and start doing a few more Volkswagen festivals. We only done 1 or 2 I think this year, and we usually do a few of them. There's a couple with the VW family I want to do. We've got the big dubbed out community one up north with Neil and their lot, so I definitely want to get up there and see them lot. Look at that, like a mirror. The plan with this van is, I want to do U-shaped seating, up to 6 foot, so watch out the way, Charlie boy. So to about here. I'm going to do U-shaped seating, but the middle section is going to be removable, so that is not going to be fixed to either side, so I can then remove the middle section and get a motorbike in or push bikes in or whatever if I need to. It just frees up a bit more space. And there's the trusted portable diesel heater. It's firing away.
Hello.
Look at it. It's just sat in there, look, it's camping away. It's already been carpeted, well the walls have. It's fully insulated on the floor already, all the ceiling's fully insulated. Let me show you outside. This heat has been pumping all day. This is how you know you've got decent insulation. So this heat has been pumping for the last 2 days, and look at the ice still. All over it. So you know the insulation is decent. Morning. So I ain't done much recording lately. Quite a bit has been done in the van and a few changes, and let me show you why I've done the changes. So this is where we are at the moment. I think it looks quite good now. It's getting there, isn't it? So this originally was the different cabinet. Long story short, I built everything in, put the diesel heater, everything into the cabinet, built it all in, filled the diesel heater up filled the tank up with diesel that was in the corner, and the tank had a little nick in the bottom of it. Poured diesel everywhere. So I had to rip everything out as quick as possible because diesel's a pain in the arse. We know that, it stinks. So I've scrubbed the floors, done it all. I think I've sorted it because I can't smell diesel. I haven't smelt it for days in here now, but that's why that's out of the way. Leisure battery was going to go under the seat. It's too big, it won't fit, and with delivery times at the moment I'm too impatient to wait, so it's not going under there. So my leisure battery is in there, my diesel heater is in there. I have built this cupboard. Obviously nothing's finished yet. I've built this cupboard. Electrics split charge system is in, runs up to the fuse board, all in. Obviously lights, you can see it's all in. So I'm not a million miles away now, to be fair. I've still got to make my mind up with a bed. I did say I'd have a board just to flip over, but I've got plenty of pallet wood, and I'm thinking of just doing like a pull out bed to the middle, this side pull out to the middle, and yeah, that will make the full size bed. Not 100% sure yet, but yeah, we'll see. And then there, the floor, pallet wood is all cut and ready to go down. I've done all my cuts, all my little bits. It will get me up to the sliding door bit, and then I have to do some little bits over there. But everything is cut and ready to go. I'm just going to go and get some grip fill, decent grip adhesive, just to stick the wood down, and then when that's gone off I will sand it all properly, varnish it, and then epoxy resin it. So that's the floor laid. I've given it a couple of days just to let the grab adhesive go off. It's all solid now, there's no movement, and I am now gonna sand it using this decent sander that I got off my old mate Stephen again. So yeah, let me throw you on time lapse and get that sanded. So I have gone over the whole lot with 80 grit sandpaper. It's come up lovely. I think, and I tell you what, a nice dark oak varnish will bring them little patterns out. It will look lovely, I think it will. But I have changed my mind on one thing. So the epoxy, yeah, the epoxy resin, I'm not using it anymore. I've been on so many sites and everything else to see if it's safe, see whatever. I've had good things, bad things, whatever else, and from what I've read and from what I've seen, Most of the time it's fine, but some people there's been hazards with some people using it. The fumes, it's slippery when wet, whatever else. It might be, it might not be, but I'm not risking it. I've got my family in there. So next thing is off to get some varnish, some paint, and start slapping it about. So I've gone all over the woodwork, brought the pattern out with the burnt effect. I like it like that. Like I say, it brings the nice patterns out of the wood and that lot. And I'm now going to protect it and make it slightly darker with some walnut varnish. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll give the floor one decent coat, and then I can crack on doing everything else. And then in a few days time or whatever, when I've finished messing about with the other bits, give it one more finish. It'll come up lovely. So about 2 weeks has gone by now since the last clip, and I've just carried on, really, to be fair. Half the time I forget to get the camera out and record or whatever, but yeah, I've just carried on, and this is where we are at the moment. To be fair, we're not far off at all now. We are literally, I mean, I've done the slats and everything else. I'll put all the slats up for you and show you the bed and that lot, but I need curtains at the back, a curtain at the front, bit of bedding, and to be fair, we could go and sleep in it. The step needs painting still. I did do everything in this walnut, but in all honesty, in my opinion, it was too dark. So then I had to sand everything back again, and I've done it in a dark oak, which is slightly lighter. And it don't look too dark in there then. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me get the slats out, and I'll just throw them on there. I'll show you. It's nice and simple. I ain't done nothing technical with it. It's just slats on these rails. It's as simple as that. Like I say, I was going to do the pull-out bed and everything else, but it's just extra wood, extra weight. It's just nice and simple like that. I pack them up, throw them in there, and we're back to normal again. Done, just like that. And bodywork wise, I mean, the van is clean now. There's a few marks on it, still a few dents and whatever else, but it's been mopped and polished and clay barred and whatever else. It's as clean as I'm gonna get the van without spraying it. There's a few marks on it still, a few little bits, but it's a 20-year-old van, you know. I'll tell you what I did try and do myself. I like to have a go at everything. I like to try and do it all myself. I don't like paying people to do stuff. I tried tinting the window. Oh god, so this one I tinted myself. If you can remember before, there was all bubbles and everything in it. Well, this I tinted myself, and I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. It's not the greatest. I didn't enjoy doing it, to be fair. You have got to have some serious patience. There's a few little bubbles or whatever else, but I will get it done properly, professionally. To be fair, I'll pay someone to do it when it's time. But yeah, that's the only thing I struggled with. It's mad, isn't it? All the other stuff, all the electrics and diesel heater and whatever else was fine. Tinting the bloody window, and I struggled like mad. Right, so what my plan is, already I've uploaded 2 or 3 videos for the T4. Cut a long story short, I've been hit with copyright strikes on every one of them videos for a few different reasons. One, the radio was on in the background. and a couple of others I've used music that I thought was okay to use and it isn't, and I've been hit with copyright strikes on every single video of this T4 series. And luckily enough they're only like 4 or 5 minute long videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all them videos off YouTube and just make one big video. So what I'm going to do is end the video here. Reason being, all I need to do now is it's just furnishings now. I need to get some curtains up, a tiny lick of paint here and there, and whatever else. I am planning to go camping anytime soon, like within the next couple of months or whatever, so I might as well just show you what I've done now, and then when we are camping or whatever, I'll do a little walkthrough video of the van and show you with the furnishings in it. But you get the gist of it, you know. This is what it is, you know. It's a pallet wood build. It was definitely a budget build. It's cost very little, and I'm happy with it. It looks nice. I think it looks nice. Tell me what you think, let us know. But thanks for watching, and roll on the summer.